Good morning at 4:37. Turning to farm news now. The wet, windy weather has created some small grain disease issues. Stripe rust showing up in fields from the Southern Valley all the way to the Canadian border.
The last couple of days we've been picking up some reports of stripe rust, and it can be quite a concern because given the time of year it is, the longer we have this pathogen in the state with exposure to the host, it can be a yield robber. And right now I'm really encouraging everybody out there to be scouting for it, especially looking at the lower canopy because that's where probably the earliest signs of infection we're at. It's not your typical rust. It loves cool, wet weather. In the last month of May, we've had ideal conditions when it came to stripe rust development. And when I look into the future forecast for the next 10 days, it prefers the nighttime temperatures from 50 to 60 degrees at night, which we're going to be pretty consistent, and doesn't need rain, but it needs dew. But rain certainly helps make the problem a little bit worse.
Tomorrow morning, Andrew will show us how to tell the difference between stripe rust and leaf rust. Not that we need to turn on the irrigators anytime soon, but as of June 1st, the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources can fine farmers who pump water for irrigation illegally, and they don't have to go to court to prove it. Legislature granted that authority last year with the intention of protecting groundwater supplies during an irrigation boom or a drought. The change allows the DNR to independently issue civil penalties of up to $20,000. DNR also hopes the new law will help it reach its goal of ensuring every farmer has registered their wells. A new Monsanto corn trait that targets corn rootworm feeding using RNAi technology, getting the green light from regulators. RNA interference technology combines glyphosate tolerance and a rootworm Bt protein with a new gene that targets the western and southern corn rootworm. USDA posted its preliminary risk assessment for comment yesterday. Final approval, though, not expected for up to 5 years. Time now for Stewardship Wednesday here on the Ag Show, staying ahead of the curve in animal care. Most cattle producers have the cows out on the pasture by now. There are a few instances, though, where, because of the weather, pastures haven't grown enough to support many cattle. Now, the question is, what is best for the cows?
Most of us have not put cattle out on pasture, or we did as an emergency situation. We're still feeding. We're still feeding these cows and calves because the grass isn't there yet, and we know that if we graze too early, we impact our long-term pasture conditions. So we don't want to do that either. And yet I had a question just the other day. Should I get my herd, the cows and calves, out of the lot in my yard that's now muddy? And should I just turn them out to pasture without any vaccines or anything? And my answer in that situation was yes, because there's too much stress in the lot, there's too much exposure. So even though you don't have the grass coming, and you may have to continue feeding them, and maybe a few miles away, you're better off because you're reducing the stress that's occurring in that muddy lot.
Meanwhile, down south in the Red River of the South, about 200 cattle saved from rushing and rising water near Dayton, Texas. Crews back out again Monday this week, though, to rescue more. Reporter Rekha Mudraj has more.
Intense moments as cowboys pulled a cow through the rushing water, refusing to lose another one.
Come on. There's a pile of dead ones back there stuck in the brush.
It's been a rough couple of days for Pat Hensey. It's his cattle these crews are desperately trying to save. Hensey says the water was so high, calves had to be roped and pulled to dry land using airboats. The other cows were herded to higher ground.
No, you're never prepared for that. You just hope and pray that you can pull it off.
Getting them to their temporary location was another challenge. As they led some 200 cows through Dayton, spectators lined the roads with snacks, watching what looked like an old-time cattle drive. But Hensey says it was not meant to be a show.
It was scary for us because everybody's out there like a carnival, and these weren't carnival animals. You know, you can get a cow, just take a decision, she's going to take off, and she'll run over your kids.
After this, they will no longer be able to rescue cattle. Instead, Hensey says they will bring food to the cows still stranded to keep them alive as they wait for the water to recede.
Now, Hensey estimates he's lost about $500,000 worth of cattle to floodwaters. The number of farms and ag businesses may be down, but the North Dakota FFA program is on the rise.
Our association's doing very well. we're actually on a little bit of a growth right now, which is good, and we hope we can continue that into the future years.
The future is definitely bright. We'll have 1,200 young people here that I like to say are the best of the best. They wear their blue and gold jackets proudly and excel to the highest.
The star ceremony is tonight at 7 o'clock in the Benson Bunker Fieldhouse at NDSU. And of course, that main awards ceremony and the convention is open to the public. It's 4:43. Right after the break, we're coming back and take a look at the farming forecast and another line of showers moving in behind the ones that gave us some severe weather overnight.